All right. I think we are up and running. Get all this good stuff going. So, nice. Okay, so we are in 1080p today, hopefully. Um, I just need to make sure that things are working. Let's see. YouTube. See the Filipino Ninja. That's me. Oh, that looks nice. All right, cool. I think that this is good to go. All right. So, we'll all right, car going through. All right. So, some vehicles are driving by, the windows are open. It is a nice 69 degrees outside today, so the windows are open, fans are in the windows. Get some fresh air in the apartment. All right. So, we're going to attempt to make a intro, and then we're going to go through kind of my tips and tricks on how to unlock Dark Aether quickly, because Dark Aether is something I unlocked back in like February. I grinded the hell out of zombies to get Dark Aether, and because they're like, oh, it's coming. Warzone's like, it's coming. It's gonna be in the game. It's gonna be in the game. But last night they finally fucking added it after, I mean, almost a year of integration. So this is a huge look at Vanguard and the actuality of the Cold War guns still being in Warzone with Vanguard dropping. There's no way that they're going to take it out, because that'd be the biggest L for the zombie community, who enjoy playing zombies but also like Warzone like myself. I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I really enjoy zombies. It's a time where you can just go and just play a game. And then, but I also really like Warzone too. So let's attempt to record this intro, right? What's going on today, YouTube? Jeremy here, aka the Filipino Ninja, and with last night's update, at the time of recording this video, Dark Aether was finally added to Warzone. And a lot of people had been putting this off because it wasn't in Warzone, but now that it's in the game, there's a lot of people looking to unlock Dark Aether quickly. So here's my little guide on how to unlock Dark Aether not only quickly, but efficiently, and that way you're not wasting too much extra time in zombies, because in all it is a grind. But I unlocked Dark Aether back in March because I was expecting the game to Warzone to, oh my god, I brain farted the shit out of that. Oh sheesh. All right, I even have my little script. All right. Camera, focus up here, come on. All right, YouTube, what's going on today? Jeremy here. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I got lost. All right. What's going on today, YouTube? Jeremy here, aka the Filipino Ninja, and last night's update, at the time of recording this video, Dark Aether was finally added to Warzone. And Dark Aether is something I've been really looking forward to, because I grinded the heck out of zombies back in February, March to get Dark Aether unlocked, because I was kind of expecting it to drop back, several months ago. But last night it finally dropped, and I was talking to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't have Dark Aether unlocked. And so here's my guide on how to unlock Dark Aether quickly but also efficiently. And so just follow these simple tips, tricks, and you should be able to get Dark Aether within the next week. So we'll just go ahead and pop right into it. So the first thing that you're gonna want to do is make sure that the guns that you're using are fully leveled up. You don't want to be using guns in zombies leveling, because then you're missing out on some of the extra kills and extra challenges that you could be doing simultaneously. So we'll just take a look at the EM2 here. I don't have it fully leveled up, but just showing you the camos and the different challenges that you have to do. So guess actually, okay, so we'll cut that out. Fully level. Okay, here. All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do is take a look at the challenges that you have to do when you're leveling up. Which again, this makes it so I can't think. All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do is take a look at the challenges that you have to do to unlock Dark Aether. And again, with the weapons max level, it makes doing these challenges a lot quicker. So you don't want to be doing any kind of leveling. And remember that for these challenges, you only have to do it for the number of guns that were in the game when the game dropped. So we take a look at the LC10 here. We look at appearance, camos. So we have all of these different challenges that we have to get. And the first one is just straight up normal kills. So just 2,500 kills with the LC10. Then you have 2,500 critical kills, which are headshot kills. We have 2,500 kills with the Pack-a-Punch LC10. We have 15 special or elite. So this one is a big update that happened a few months back, where it used to just be elite eliminations, but then they added Outbreak and a couple of the other modes that had different boss quote-unquote monsters. And so before you had to kill like the big bosses, now this one works with just different special zombies that you encounter in those different modes, which is huge because 15 of the megatons are not fun to take on. Then you have 10 kills rapidly 10 times. You have 3 or more critical kills rapidly. So 3 or more headshot kills rapidly. And then you have 20 or more consecutive kills with it 10 times in a row, or 10 times. And then you unlock, so if you unlock all 35, you get Golden Viper, which Golden Viper looks really nice in Warzone. It's got kind of a platinum look to it. Plague Diamond is you unlock 5 of the gold camos for SMGs or 5 ARs. And it's again just the amount that was back when the game dropped. And then obviously you unlock Diamond, the Plague Diamond, for all weapon classes. So if we go in, we want to make sure that we're prioritizing builds for ADS, salvage drop rates, and also we want to prioritize the shooting move speed. So one gun that I have yet to do is the QBZ. Because for ARs, I had already done 5 ARs. And the QBZ, I just never got to. I stopped grinding out all of them because Dark Aether wasn't in Warzone. And this is a general build. I'm not a big, I don't know the best build for zombies, but this is a general build that I like for my ARs. We have the Microflex LED, the Agency Suppressor, because the effective damage rate and the bullet velocity doesn't really matter in zombies because you are just kind of up in the zombies' faces, and it increases the equipment drop rate. So this is going to be your tomahawks, your C4, your stims, all things that are pretty important in the game. Then we're going to use the Task Force Barrel because this is going to give us the damage, and this is going to give us damage, but then you can also use the Cavalry Lancer, which is armor damage. Body, we're using the Tiger Team Spotlight because it increased salvage drop rate. We're going to use the Bruiser Grip for the movement speed, the sprint move speed, the shooting move speed, and the aim walking movement speed. These are all very important in zombies. And then we're going to use a 50-round drum because we are losing some max starting ammo with the task force. So we're doing the 50-round drum, but we're also trying not to give up too much of the ADS speed. And then we are going to use just Serpent Wrap for ADS and the Raider stock for that aim walking movement speed and the sprint to fire speed. The field upgrade that I like to use is the Aether Shroud, especially when I'm playing solo, because it just gets you out of tight spots. There's certain areas in the main map that I will be showing you some tips and tricks on. That if you sit in this corner, all the zombies are gonna funnel right into you. Sometimes it gets a little too much. You can just Aether Shroud, and they don't hit you anymore. You can escape, reheal, and then go get set up again. I would recommend using your uh, different crystals here to increase this level all the way up to 5, because it gives you 2 charges. You activation instantly reloads your weapons. You have you're in the shroud for 8 seconds. You warp forward a little distance, so you kind of teleport through the zombies, so you get out of the tight areas you're in, and you have increased movement speed, which this with double time you basically have speed hacks. So so I mainly have been playing the game on mouse and keyboard, but there are certain guns that you're gonna want to use a controller for, or it's very beneficial to use a controller for, because the aim assist in zombies is the strongest aim assist I've ever seen in my life. So for single shot guns like pistols, unless you're using akimbo, shotguns, snipers, and especially the tac rifles, using a controller will greatly improve the gameplay. Especially when you pick up something like Deadshot Daiquiri, which basically gives you an auto lock and aimbot onto head with your aim assist on controller. So, start off, the best map that I think to get a majority of your kills on is going to be the Die Machine solo. And you don't really want teammates with this because you don't want other people taking kills. If you want to vibe out with buddies, more than what I would recommend is getting in a Discord call, chat with buddies there, and each play your own separate map instead of all playing in the same map.
Arriving at Alpha Site. You're clear, strike team.
Welcome to Alpha Site, strike team. Let's get to work.
We just kind of have to play through for a bit here. So one of the first tips that I gotta say is that when you spawn in, stay in the main area or the yard for as long as possible. So it's usually around round 9 or 10, but once you get 18 to 19,000 points, then you start going through, and that way you can go through and unlock all the doors that you need and get all your perks and pack a punch all at once. And at these earlier rounds, a base weapon is going to be just fine. If you start unlocking doors and you pack a punch too early, you wind up getting elite bosses quicker and before you start getting all the extra perks that you want. So you want to make sure you're prioritizing headshots.
Glad you can share that bullet.
And you're trying to get elims and critical kills to stay as even as possible, because both of those are both adding to your total for 2 different challenges.
Wouldn't be the first time, would it, Major Carver? Team, facility entrance should be just ahead.
These earlier rounds, to speed things up, definitely go out and push the zombies. And critical kills also give you 115, whereas a body shot only gives you 90.
Enemy.
One thing you can also do is this rampage inducer, which speeds up zombies.
No one's gonna fuck with you.
Shallow graves is all you deserve.
And at these earlier rounds, it just makes the zombies speed up and gets through the rounds a little quicker. Again, the quicker you can get through these rounds, the quicker you're gonna get enough points to go through and unlock everything. So at the bottom of your screen here, you see how many points you have, and then you have light salvage and heavy salvage, and those are used later in the game to upgrade armor, make self-reses. So now we have zombies moving quicker. Oh my lord, I gotta restart. I didn't expect them to be that quick. I've never done that before. I'll just self-res. We cut that out. I just gotta restart. I wish that I didn't have like the DMR, because I gotta go through and like play this through to get to the DMR to max level to show the basic aimbot that you get. All right. Solo. We want to go to D Machine. Get in here. Note to self, don't do that thing. I'd never seen that before, and that was the first time, so I was trying it out, and wasn't what I was planning, or wasn't what I was planning on.
Requiem, actual strike team is on the ground.
This is where it started, strike team. Let's get some answers.
Hush now. I think I hit the sweet spot.
Let's get to it then. This place is the cause of the outbreaks we're encountering. Better get inside and solve this case.
My team can handle it, Dr. Gray. They'll explore the site and find the entrance.
Can't you stinking bags of meat do any better?
Again, we wanna vibe through. Again, you're looking to get to like round, it's like 9 or 10. Getting as much salvage, everything as you can.
You will never walk. Sleep it off and don't wake up. Just wasn't your day, was it?
So once you start getting to a little bit higher, is where you can start running your first train. And this open area right here is kind of like the best spot in this part of the map to run a train. I like carrying tomahawks.
Get out of my fucking way!
Ugh. First part is very monotonous. done spawning. So there's only a certain amount of zombies that will spawn per player on the map. I would avoid kabooms until the very end, and prioritizing armor is definitely a big one. Just that way you have it. So I'm at 13,000 points. I'm still looking for about another 5,000. So I should get that in the next 2 rounds here, possibly 3. Although it's not very necessary to run the train, I think it's very important because of how easy it is to rack up those critical kills. Because they just line up for you. And then you're also conserving ammo because you're hitting flat. So at the end of rounds, feel free to grab those kabooms. And I like grabbing stims. My main tacticals and lethals are going to be tomahawks and stims. Stims just give you that extra health boost. If you get stuck in a corner, you can stim. And tomahawks will one-shot any zombie for, I think it's unlimited rounds. I don't think that I've had issues. Obviously, once you hit like round 20, you get armored zombies. So that's a whole different story. But the normal zombies, tomahawks will one-shot through several rounds. So if you ever get into a tight spot where you don't have the ammo, you can always throw tomahawks. Just run trains and throw tomahawks into them. Because one tomahawk will kill several. And you can always pick them back up.
That took the fucking spring out of your step.
Alright, so now we hit 19. We want to kill down to 2 or 3 zombies. And this guy's running. So we have 1 zombie left. We can refill our armor real quick. And now we start going through and unlocking doors. So this is the general path you're going to take. And here, you can lay down here, grab 100 extra points. So a lot of people go for Juggernog right away, right here. And it's not really needed because of these next few steps.
Nothing in the report about this place being haunted, is there?
And down here to the left.
I hope not. Judging from the creature's transformation, the Nazis were dealing with
here.
powers they didn't fully understand.
Good thing Omega Group
We're just trying to get over
pick
to
up
the
where they left
power.
off. Assholes. We need to figure out how to unfuck this situation.
Opening the power, turning it on, and now you have to hit the 2 terminals to turn on the power. So, terminal number 1. And terminal number 2. This area over here is where you can use your salvage to upgrade your armor. And then also your weapon.
Do you know what that is, Reaver? That's the first dimensional breach. It was the particle accelerator.
You hit the anomaly.
That's what Project End Station was researching.
And that's why Omega came here.
This is going to put us in the Dark Aether. And then we want to go to that. So this is the best tunnel for it to unlock. But if it unlocks the other one, it's completely fine too. The biggest thing is you want to hit this tunnel eventually so that room opens up. So that opens up one of two areas that you can sit and rack up kills. The other tunnel is over underneath the jellyfish over there. And that area brings you to the other spot. So this ether tunnel is what's marked. So this is what we want to take down. This is going to give you the machine part. And this is where it starts getting important to have the higher number of points, because we put the machine part in. And now what we can do
I got
is,
signal lock on. We're back in business. What happened?
because we still have just that one zombie, right? So what I like to do is grab Speed Cola.
The anomaly, it's a bridge to the other dimension.
And then
You know,
go up
the one
here, and this
currently
is just your
spinning in
reload
part of
speed,
reality.
so your reload speed is going to be quicker. And we're still not hitting Juggernog. Juggernog gives you an extra 100 HP. We're gonna grab Stamina, and this, once you upgrade it, is gonna make you super speedy. And now what we're going to do is go into here and do the coffin dance Easter egg. Now the reason that we grab those two perks first is because as the more perks you buy, the more expensive they get. So if we get 2 perks, and I could technically go grab a third one, but I also want to be able to pack a punch. So for the Easter egg, you have these orbs. One here. One down here. And we're just shooting them so they go out. We have one under here. We have one right here. And then down underneath the particle accelerator is our last one. It's kind of hidden. If zombies will break these doors out, so you can see it a little better, but you can still shoot it through there. I must have missed the one up here. I did. There. Now this is gonna kill the last zombie, and it is going to put you into the dark ether where you have all these zombies dance partying. So what we can do now is pack a punch our QBZ and go take a look at our weapon upgrade, because this is gonna play out and it takes like 35 seconds. So armor you can upgrade, but then you can also upgrade your weapon to damage tiers. So since we have, so we're going to, so let's see, we can look and see how much salvage we have, and to upgrade our weapon, so we have to go here, and it costs 500, and then 1,000, and then I think this is 500. But we'll get there. Now the reason we did not grab Juggernog is because as this finishes up, this is going to drop in the middle here. And it will always drop a Juggernog. We'll always drop Juggernog and a gun. There really isn't a correlation that I've seen from returning the chest of gold. But now we are set up to go to our 2 spots that we can sit at and just rack up kills and play a little bit more brain dead. The next perk that we're going to want to get is over under there, called Deadshot Daiquiri. So we can open up this door, and as you see, Deadshot Daiquiri is going to be 4,000 essence.
Unidentified
So
life
we'll
form nearby.
take care of that.
Bloody hell. Atomic readings are off the charts.
So when we hear the... So that's the megaton. So what we want to do is come out here, and that way we're not trapped, because the megaton will throw orbs at you, which will just cause white damage while you're just sitting there. So we can just wait here till the megaton comes out, and what we're looking to do is just kill him quick. So get him to immune, run around in a circle.
Survival mechanic? Probably. Sorry, not the time. Please don't die.
Go back to the hell you came from.
Again, we are prioritizing the headshot. Jump through here. Now, what we can do is this little tunnel here is a perfect place to just set up, because they can't come in behind you, so do not ever blow out this. And we can just sit here and just play brain dead.
Aim for the head. It usually works.
So this area is perfect for when you're on mouse and keyboard with the fully automatic guns.
Raptor 1 has an exfil window open, strike team. Call
I
it in.
definitely
Bug
wouldn't
out.
sit back there when you have the sniper rifles. With those, I would play up on the plane wing, and that way you can drop down and reset. But for the automatic guns, this tunnel, and then later in rounds, when you have, and then if you get stuck back there, you use your Aether Shroud. In later rounds, this tunnel that we took down to get down here before becomes available to the entire time. So in here on this corner is also another very good place to just sit and shoot zombies in the head.
No one can leave.
Again, we're trying to prioritize. Like, we have 186 to 224 of our.
Into the barrel. Locked it.
We're gonna save the double points. Actually, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna go ahead and go over and grab that Deadshot Daiquiri. Solos, you do spawn with a self-res. So Deadshot Daiquiri just means that you're doing more headshot damage. We're actually going to go up. So the only spot that you have to worry about inside the tunnel is this little spot here.
Available.
Sleep it off and don't wait.
And one thing to remember is you either have to exfil or die for your camos to stay. So if you start unlocking camos and you quit out, you lose all the camo progress you get.
Magic bullet.
With your salvage, I would definitely prioritize maxing out your armor. So we can max out our armor, and then right here, for just 250, you can always repair your armor. And then we can start going in and upgrading our gun. So now we have a blue gun. We have a blue gun that's pack punched once. We have 5,000 more until we can pack punch again, because it's 5,000, then it's 5,000, then 15,000, and then
You couldn't hurt me, you can try.
it is 30,000 for the 3-pack punch tiers.
I'll show you now. You were people once. Now, you're just meat.
So I would normally hold on to my points now, just because there's no real big need to pack punch yet, because I'm still doing a lot of damage. And when you pack a punch, you get max ammo for your gun again. So what we're gonna do, well, and we're also gonna get max ammo again here because of the dog round. With the dogs, you kind of have to go out and hunt them, or else they get stuck in like weird spots. Grab our max ammo. You get a chance to put my water. Alright. You don't have time, that's fine too.
You weren't using that brain, was you? That took the fucking spring out of your step.
But because of the Deadshot Daiquiri, we're doing more headshot damage, so we can basically one-shot zombies in the head. So Carpenter isn't really a useless perk anymore, like it was in the old zombies. All it did was repair your barriers, which in late rounds they're ripped down in 2 seconds again anyways. But in this game mode, they actually heals your armor too.
Exfil window open.
So we still have over 700 rounds, or 699 rounds. So we're still not gonna pack a punch. We're still doing a lot of damage to the zombies with the headshots. Got another megaton. I'm gonna stay in the tunnel and show you why I like running Aether Shroud. In case it becomes an issue here. Grab max ammo. We have an extra armor, which will refill my armor up to my highest slot. So keep an eye on that. And we're still doing very decent here. We have the Diamatti, not really a need for it. If anything, you could try and hit the box until you get a secondary of what you're running your main.
Perfect for a one-eyed man. I will have a sword over
Which I'm not getting.
Well, at least I'll look cool firing it.
Exfil window expired.
For now. And the reason that being is because you can buy ammo, but the higher you pack a punch a gun, the more expensive the ammo becomes. And we can refill our armor right there. We'll go hit the box a couple more times. The fire sale will not drop until the box moves at least once. So the box will move.
Bye-bye.
Armor. Got a lot of armor. So all of this equipment stuff is dropping because of the build I have for my gun. And we've gotten really lucky with armor and everything. So at this crafting table, you can craft things like monkey bombs.
That took the fucking spring out.
But the next Megaton stuff here will have a little bit more damage. Plus we are out, so we will go and pack a punch. Here, pack a punch, and now we have full ammo again. Again, this is another spot that you can set up right on this corner. So when you kill the dogs, they bounce outside, and everyone else is just going to funnel in. We have a fire sale, so we're trying to clean up this round as quickly as possible. Because
Practical rifle. Submachine gun does not mean substandard. The bigger the bullet, the harder they die. Now I'm ready for anything.
step out, grab the insta kill. This makes killing the megatons quicker. We can Aether Shroud out. Kill one boy. Reset.
extraction window.
So we could use the armor repair. So we go here, armor repair. I can upgrade my weapon to purple now. So it's gonna do a little bit more damage. My armor didn't repair, there it goes. And we go and set back up.
Look! I'm getting all the kills!
And again, this is a really brain dead process, but once you're doing this for 35 guns, it gets real old, so you gotta stick with the brain dead process, and repetition and repetition and repetition.
Sleep it off and don't wake up.
Grab that. Weapons. This is. Oh, it's a, got a dog round. Dog rounds are really good rounds to go and make sure you have everything you want. I'm not going to pack a punch yet because, again, I'm doing enough damage. I like stick away from elemental shot because it's just not needed. Because all it does is gives you an element damage. But one thing you can do if you're looking for all the other perks in the game is come up top here, and in here you can get any other perks that you want. So we have death perception, mule kick, which lets you carry 3 guns. It's not really needed when you're grinding the camos, and so do depth perception, and we can do tombstone. We'll free up our ammo. Keep going to work.
Go home.
Box a couple times. Try to find. Looking for another QBZ.
Good thing I have more shells in the ocean. This'll put those undead fucks out of their misery. This feels like
didn't get that time. already just in this one game, we have over 700 critical kills, over 800, almost 900 normal elims. So it's pretty simple, pretty brain dead process. We only have 11 extra bullets, so we're gonna go ahead and pack a punch for our third time, just to get it out of the way so we have max ammo. And we set up and we keep running at it. So if it gets too hot in here, you can always take the ether tunnel up. With it being a megaton round, I have no issue doing that. And especially like if you don't have your ether shroud or you don't have 2 charges yet. So, and then we just go ahead and take it back down, reset up. There is a cooldown on it, so don't try to spam up and down or else you're gonna get screwed over. So with megaton rounds, I don't mind grabbing the kaboom because it's gonna weaken the megatons by half.
What went wrong?
Just makes it easier to tear them apart. Let's see, I could use some shield, so we'll go over here, re-up my shield. I still have 850. It's an odd salvage.
You just slut yourself.
And there will come a time where eventually your just base gun isn't going to be enough and you'll just die and restart the process. But with this process, you can get a majority of your kills done in 2 to 3 games. With each game lasting about 45 minutes. So it is a lot of time, but it is the fastest way to get the kills. See, we have exactly we have 1,002. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this to gold. So the damage profile is gold. It's triple pack-a-punched, and we could use some ammo, but there is ammo basically right at the top of this, and we have 40,000. And we have max ammo right there. If you're super worried about XP and everything, you can try to exfil after round like 30. That's gonna guarantee you a lot of like other XP for leveling up. I just don't think it's really worth it unless you're trying to hit some sort of record.
Stay down.
Yeah, free armor. We have 50,000 points. Lots of ammo. We could find the box. Try to go find the box and try to get like a ray gun or something. The ray gun's always nice to have in your back pocket. I hate this spot for the box though. Bear. It's probably the worst spot. It's the easiest spot to get caught up in.
Most popular gun in the world. This shoot pistol ammo. A great deal of pistol ammo. This is not a good place to go unarmed.
Wow, that's not doing any damage. I've never actually used the set Shadow Hunter, so I'm interested. I might pack a punch this a couple times. Because it's just this same process over and over and over. So you get all your guns unlocked. I'm gonna pack a punch the Shadow Hunter just for the heck of it. Okay, so there's ammo down here. What we can do is buy ammo. And we're gonna pack punches. Pack punches, all 3 nines. It's actually kind of super fun to use. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Just an FYI, this is like full auto. Like I'm only pulling down the... Like I'm pressing the trigger in, that's all I'm doing. That's so dumb. We'll try to exfil here soon. I want to get more ammo for this thing. It's stupid fun. Of course, we went and spent a lot of money on ammo right before and free ammo rounds. It fires so bad on us.
traction.
We'll try to get on out of here with the next fill. We had over, I think it was 1,200 elims. We have over 1,000 critical kills. So we're over halfway done with challenges for the QBZ. We could do this for hours and hours and hours, but I want to just get some gameplay with the get over here. So we need to kill 62 of these guys. Throw a monkey bomb quick.
This wind-up toy is not a fucking toy.
It's really hard to exfil if you don't have a ray gun. That's just the truth of it. Made it. Hell, you get shot out of the sky. Pain and suffering.
Raptor 1 down. Brace for impact.
As you see, we got 1,400 elims. You only need 2,500 to get that challenge done. And we had over 1,000 critical kills. So there was, let's see, roughly 300 that we could have done a little bit better. But again, it's that over and over and over and over again. And that is the quickest way to do it. The with the least amount of effort, 100% too. One thing though is you can solo into outbreak mode, and outbreak mode is going to give you the, because we have, let's see, weapons, QBZ, appearance, camo. So we finished this one. We still have 400 critical kills, and we have about 700 with the Pack-a-Punch. So over half of the kills we got that last game were with the Pack-a-Punch gun. We already have all of the elites done, and all of these other ones we got out of the way. Most of the time, you'll get through all of this, and then you'll be stuck with the elite or special kills. And with those, again, just go into outbreak and you're gonna be fine. So we are going to do a quick little, let's see, I'm going to make a DMR class. Attack rifle, DMR. I really like either the Microflex LED for ARs and SMGs, or the Silix Hollow Scout for the guns, and then your reticle, you're just going to change to one of the default zombie reticles. I like the little pyramid. Again, this is the show that I already have Dark Aether for the DMR. But we're going to build this out real quick for, we're going to go with the Titan Spotlight, Laser Grip, the 35 round mag, Serpent Wrap with the Fader Pad. what we're going to do is switch to controller because how broken the aim assist is in zombies specifically. We're going to go to Machine. We have controller plugged in. It's just a normal Xbox controller, nothing special about it. I don't have a Cronus or anything. And the aim assist in zombies though is absolutely crazy. Like if the aim assist in zombies was what it was everywhere else, it'd be insane. Everyone a hacker. We are going to go ahead and grab that DMR.
Requiem Actual, we've reached the target LZ.
And the normal
This is
aim
where it
assist
started
is broken because, as you
Let's
see,
get some
I'm over
answers.
here, and if I just do a quick ADS, it's putting me center mass. So, again, we want to prioritize the headshots.
This time, stay there.
This is quite the Charlie Foxtrot. Nazi experiments, dimensional gateways, the undead. Shit, it must be Christmas. We should buy lottery tickets.
Sources say this place is ground zero. What's happening around the world right now? It all started here. Team, find a way in.
The fucking idiots walked straight into it.
DMR is gonna headshot most of the way. Thumbnail.
You will never walk here.
Oh my god.
Body drop. Sorry
So
to hear
besides
about
that
your
first
face.
zombie that I just shot center mass, every other one's been a headshot. And we want to keep that going.
Threat down.
Hold on to that, wait for it to start blinking.
Sleep it off and don't wake up.
So we're gonna do the same strat that we did before, just so
That's enough
nothing's
from me.
changed. By that I mean we're gonna wait till we have everything we need for the higher levels, and then show the L2 spam or the left trigger spam you can do in this game. So we're starting to get into 2-shot headshots. This is where, again, the train becomes a big thing. Because you can start cladding again. Here.
Target deleted. Sleep it off and don't wake up.
Maybe grab it. They don't want to play out MR. Yeah, left.
Hey, eyes open.
Deadshot Daiquiri is down over here to the right.
Omega group equipment everywhere, walking cadavers all over the site. Don't need a magic 8-ball to know we're in bad shit here.
Nazis lost control of the experiment in 45. Did the Soviets really think they'd do better? We need to get the power on.
Got enough. Just gonna grab Deadshot. Now with single fire guns, I recommend going up top, or like the guns that you have to spam the trigger. So the M16, the AUG, anything that you have to like spam triggers. But as you see, when you L2 spam, it goes to headshots. So, and your headshot damage goes up.
Position a barrel. Lock and howling. Oh, that made a
So,
mess.
you can just left trigger spam to the headshots.
In your entrails.
This helps to make sure that you don't have to do this for too long. And it's a lot harder to maintain the headshots for single shotguns. We got doges. Just getting through this. And then I think that that's all the content I need to. Yeah, where's this last one at? So instead of getting the stamina up, what I would normally do would be grab for the single shotguns or the trigger spam guns. I would grab the always grab the speed cola for faster reload, and then the Deadshot Daiquiri, and then do the coffin dance to get the free juggernog, and then eventually grab the stamina up. See if we can start getting like a mob of zombies here to show the L2 spam or the trigger spam. Left trigger spam to unlock the, or to do all the critical kills easily with a controller. but I'm basically not even aiming.
I think I hit the sweet spot.
Deadshot Daiquiri is literal aimbot.
Advantage? Me.
Like,
No one can shoot me between the eyes.
again, this is just to show that controller, when it comes to single shot guns, controller is the way to go. If you're a mouse and keyboard player. If you're a controller player, just do what you got to do the entire time. But as a mouse and keyboard player, I think that it's just extremely beneficial to use a controller just for guns like the DMR, the M16, attack rifles in general, the shotguns, just for easier, without having to actually deal with aiming, because it's a lot harder to sit in those rat spots where you can sit with the LMGs, the ARs, the SMGs. So you actually have to be moving more. Snipers is another big one.
Sleep it off. Don't wake up. You weren't using that brain, were you? Smoke. Off you go. To hell.
That. So right there, like, just with all that extra spamming, I'm not aiming there. I'm just pointing my gun in the general direction, but I'm not having to deal with recoil. It sticks to the head pretty good once it's on, with the Deadshot Daiquiri. Without the aim assist in zombies, again, without the Deadshot Daiquiri, aim assist does a really good job of sticking to the head or to the chest. But as you see, like, I'm moving around and probably gonna die here. I don't have like any of the other things I would normally have at round 10.
That's how we did it in the old country. That took the fucking spring out of your step. Who's next? Fuck around and find out.
You can actually go ahead and fall down or something.
Shot good. I think I hit the sweet spot.
Here. Grab the sweet cola. Terminal.
I think it's fair to say that's what a mega group was investigating.
Grab.
Son of a bitch. He looks just like the others we've seen. Germans must have breached it during the war. They were...
Come up. While you're in the ether, you can always shoot these crystals to see. This one dropped me an armor. W. So I don't have to spend 250 to unlock the first set of armor. Then we can go down. Grab the pack-a-punch piece. And you want to make sure you do this before the Dark Aether is up, otherwise it makes it so you can't. You have to redo. You had to wait like a whole round for the anomaly to reappear. Now we're here. And pack-a-punch.
Comlink reestablished. Thought we lost you there. What happened? Where did they go?
And we can
If I'm reading this right,
go.
I think Spread Team crossed the threshold into another dimension.
That felt pretty decisive to me.
Want to make sure that we don't kill all the zombies. Alright, that one actually got done. Here. Choose this one. Choose this one. The coffin dance. I have some materials so I can get a level 2 armor and upgrade my oh no, yeah, my gun. Oh good, my gun's attack punch once. Got speed cola, I got 52 rounds. But yeah, like if I'm just pointing in that direction, just locking onto heads. Like I'm not pressing any other stick. And that's why you want to use Deadshot Daiquiri. Going to... Again, this will always drop Juggernog, so that's why you don't want to ever buy it. Give me a knife. Give me a gold knife.
I got a window for Chopper Exfil, strike team. Take it if we need to regroup.
Nice goal. One left. You are weak. It makes me laugh. Ah.
Again, this spot works. I forgot that I have the... I don't have Aether Shroud. I have Frost Blast.
No one's gonna fuck
But that entire thing, all I was doing was left trigger, right trigger spamming, or L2, R2 spamming on PlayStation controller, and just a simple, easy, stupid way. But as a mouse and keyboard player, aiming and pointing at everything just sucks. Yo, what up, Kiwi? I don't know why my I apologize, I've been waiting long. We're just doing a quick, simple guide because they finally added Dark Aether, this camo, into Warzone, and to unlock it, you gotta play zombies, obviously. And this is the quickest and easiest way to set it up. I already went through, like, the general
Exfil window's gone.
walkthrough, and
I'll
this
let
is
you know
just
when the next
as
one's
a
available.
mouse and keyboard player, why you should use the controller on the single shot.
Now finish the job.
gonna die.
I'm in trouble.
I'm just playing this out as I just want to die, thank you. Alright. As you see, with that spam, there's less than 40 shots that weren't headshots, kills. We're gonna go to just chatting. Put the controller away. This is actually a dope prestige. Uh-oh. This prestige is fucking killer. Alright, we're gonna head over to Warzone. Oh. That's weird. Alright, it is hot now in my apartment. It's crazy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna close my windows and turn on my air. We'll go here. It's down a little bit. And now, because we went through and did all that, I have Dark Aether. The guns just look so clean. I also think that Gold Viper looks really sick. Oh, hello. It's got like a platinum look to it. And Plague Diamonds, actually. I love the Plague Diamond too. Alright, where is... I need... that class. I want this to be good. All right. I think they patched the DMR already. Twitter, Raven. Oh, Dark Aether just looks so good. That's dope. All right, let's try to get some gameplays in. To fill in the trios. I actually think I'm gonna end the stream and then restart it back up and go from there. That way I have this all clipped out and I can go in and edit this and then redo it. So I'm gonna be right back.